Hello. Today I am doing an absolutely ridiculous thing, which is doing a dice tour. As you can see, these are all dice bags and they all contain quite a few dice, several of which are the fault of my current guest, Yelsa.
Hello, not me being blamed.
It's true though. This is the Shattered Memories set. Shattered Memories is the campaign that I run. I DM with Yelsa and our friend Nerdy. First, we have the DM dice, which is it was given to me by Ellie. It's the Critical Role 10th anniversary dice, just quite large and in charge, and
It is.
at least it's very chunky. What is the map on it? Is it just Exandria?
Uh, I think it's just Exandria.
It's very cool, and the 20 is their logo, which I love quite a lot. And then we have these dice. These are my new monster dice. So these are the ones I got. They are eyeball die. They're pretty fucking dope. I think they're technically dragon eye die, but we're just gonna say monster die because that's what I use them for is monsters. And this dice was crazy because I used them recently on the group, and I think the first two rolls I rolled were nat 20s. Yeah.
Ridiculous. Yeah. 0 out of 10.
They were like, put these dice up! Stop rolling them! They're really cool.
I thought we were going to have our TPK.
I I went in there with the mindset of a TPK.
Oh my god.
Maybe the dice felt that. These dice are gorgeous. Like, I love how
They
every
are.
eye is a different color, too. It's not just the same printed eye, you know? So, here's my other monster set. This is the original monster set. This is my chicken dice. This was one of the first sets of dice I ever got because Yelsa bought them for me for Christmas. And they're great because I love chickens and there's two D20s and one of them is just a giant chicken. And I think I just didn't know what to do with them when I got them, so I was like, I'll use it for monster dice. And so when I was attacking with the new dice, everyone was like, bring back out the chickens! And I refused. They're so cute. Look at the little chicken. He's just trapped in there.
They're very cute.
He's just a little guy. There we go. Look at him. Oh, okay. Not blurring. And what?
Immediately went out of focus.
And then the D4 is an egg. It's so cute. Love
It's so
these.
cute.
Oh, I forgot to mention. So if any die set belongs to a specific character, I will put their picture on the screen. And all art is drawn by Yelsa. BT dubs.
Hello.
So this is another die set that I use for DMing sometimes, or being a DM sometimes. And this set was gifted to me by Ellie because it is called Strawberry Fields. And look at how sparkly it is.
They're perfect.
I also use this tiny D20. I use it for EC because she's small, so she gets the small die.
That's the EC set.
Yeah.
Understood.
That tiny D20 usually sits in the NPC's bag. Lady Mingyue. She is a Tabaxi Way of Mercy monk. Yes, we're starting off strong.
Mm-hmm.
Who wears like blue robes. She's got like white fur. So these dice, when I found them, were perfect for her. I think these are also Finnegan Finch. But not only that,
So.
they have a cat on a moon. And her name is Mingyue, which translates to bright moon. And the D6 has little fucking paw prints on them. So these are perfect. And they have that like white swirl in them. And the 20
perfect.
on the D20 is a paw with a little heart. So next we have Naira. Naira is a siren fear domain cleric.
I'm so proud of you.
Ooh, I'm gonna get them. See how many I get right. This dice set is also from Yelsa. Because it was a mystery set that we pulled. Because remember we pulled it and I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. And then I was like, oh, it's kind of watery themed. So I'll give it to Naira because Naira is one of my only water themed characters.
Mm-hmm.
And she's more, you know, important than I expected her to be. I don't think I expected her to be with the group as long as she has been, to be honest with you.
It's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, 'cause she's like such an important figure.
Yeah.
But these are so glittery. I love the contrast of the glitter and the swirls and the matte, you know?
And I love how the orange pops on this
It
too.
does. And the font too is so unique. Now these ones I got in my own mystery bag. And I'm giving these to Naira. I gave these to Naira as well because they have little starfishies in them.
They're very cute. I love how sparkly those are too.
Yeah. I like how they're sparkly on the bottom, so it looks like the starfish are resting on
Mhm.
sand. So I like these quite a lot too. And then as soon as I got them, I was like, these are going to Naira. So these are also a Yelhsa set. Because I got these in July, I think.
I think so.
These are a gorgeous green and gold. And this is, these ended up going to Moji. And it's nice because it's like green and black and gold. Like it has the black, but then it has the green swirls in it. And when it hits the light like that, ooh, it's gorgeous.
Very fitting for him.
It is. That's what I thought. This is his other set. These are more like silky. Like they're clear with these little like pieces of silky white, which are really nice.
I think it's very fitting for what he was before, you know, empty
Yeah.
blank slate.
Mm-hmm. I agree. With just little wisps
Mm-hmm.
in his head.
Yeah, if that.
Momoji is a elf. I was gonna forget
yeah.
it. Momoji is an elf bard. Ooh, College of Whispers bard. Thief rogue? Assassin rogue? He's an assassin rogue. Okay, well, this is the Silver Song Guard dice bag. And the Silver Sun Guard is like the most elite guard in Vanlore, which is the country of residence of the players currently. And there's 5 of them. Mingyue is one of them, and she is the first soldier, so she's the second in command. This is Evander's dice. They are shimmery white with a purple flash to them, but it's like not a deep purple. It's like a light, almost purplish pink, I would say.
Mm.
And they're fucking gorgeous.
They're very pretty.
Shimmer. There's even a little bit of
They're
green
almost-
in there, like iridescent.
Yeah. I was gonna say they're almost like opal, you know.
Yeah, they are.
They're very
Oh!
pretty.
Evander is the captain of this little squad, and he is an elf battle master fighter. I always want to say champion. That is not him. That is the other guy.
Very proud of you.
Oh, thank you. These are Taraji's dice. She is a human path of the ancestral guardian barbarian. These ones are fucking gorgeous. I got these in Chicago with Ellie. I don't know. I feel like green and purple is not an easy combination to pull off, and these dice just really knocked it out of the park.
Oh, look at that sparkle.
Oh yeah,
Very
they're
pretty.
super sparkly. And like even some parts of the green are like not as sparkly as the rest. So the purple part is like really sparkly, and then this one's like basically almost all green, but this one's like basically almost all purple. But it still has like green and gold flecks in it. Next we have Naki.
My love.
Naki's dice are very easy to find. Naki is a marionette. I always want to say graveyard domain. What is it called? Grave domain. No. What is it called?
I think it's just the grave domain.
Okay, grave domain cleric. These are dice I would never buy for myself. Ever. These are Yelhsa type dice.
I was gonna say these are dice I would buy for myself.
Yelhsa and I have very different tastes in dice. But these fit Naki perfectly. She loves yellow. And then the black kind of adds that mysterious, you know, like graveyard magic that she's got, death magic she's got going on. Then we have the last member of the Silver Sun Guard, Akash. However, Akash is also involved in another campaign, DM by Yelhsa, called Ballad of Blood and Blooms, where it's Akash 30 years in the past, his adventures 30 years in the past. So this dice bag was bought by Yelhsa.
Oh yes.
Yep. So this was the first ever set I bought for Akash. And these are just a pretty purple. This set is actually a set I had. I just gave it to Akash because I didn't have a character assigned to it. And he needed dice, and they were purple, so I gave it to him, and he likes them. They roll actually pretty well for him compared to his other ones, so.
Are very pretty. They got a little bit of green to them.
Yeah, they do. It's like a
Correctly?
greenish
Yeah.
blue, yeah, almost like a teal.
Yeah.
I guess is fitting. Then we have these. I remember I bought these that Books A Million, I think, because I was so shocked at the fact that Books A Million had fucking dice. I love the marbling on these. They're very pretty, and I like that they were a darker purple compared to all the purple ones he currently has. I will admit, I do think Akash needs more dice, but that's neither here nor there. Which are these beautiful blue dice with iridescence. And it's crazy because when I first saw them, I was like, I don't know who I'm going to give these to. I don't know why I didn't immediately think of Akash, because these are his color blue, and they're iridescent, so they have these rainbows on them. Like, and
they're perfect for him.
It's my first set of metal dice, too.
Oh, are they?
It was my very first set of metal dice. That's why when you were like, do we want to get metal ones? I was like, yeah! So I didn't have any.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. They're very nice. Very fitting. They have his colors, you know, the shocking blue is not on that list, but it's him.
No. This is what he looks like. I mean, he's a blue tiefling. Akash is a tiefling blood hunter.
I was wondering when you'd start.
Order of Dusk and Dawn?
No, he is an Order of Shadows.
Fuck.
Blood hunter.
Yep. I don't know my blood hunter subclasses like that. The preface. Several of the subclasses we mentioned will probably be homebrew. The main city that the group resides in is called Lucille. And this is just a bag of Lucille NPC dice. A bag that Yelhsa bought.
Yep.
And Van Lore is an autumnal country, and this bag is perfect because it's got the autumn themed on it. And these beads are perfect. I love the beads on them. But yeah, World Bazaar puts their entire craft ussy in these bags.
I hated that. You'll never say that again. The moment you started that sentence, I'm like, you're gonna say something I'm not gonna like. I hated that. 0 out of 10.
I love it because they always embroider something on the bottom of their bags that gives it that little oomph. Okay, let's start with the shit just rolling around here. Oh, I guess this is me using Aces dice. So these are Canellas. Yes, I got these, and they glow in the dark, which is pretty cool. I like how
that is sick.
Yeah, they're just like black and blue and white, but they're like a so dark blue. I think in parts of it is black, but some of the blue just looks so dark that it almost looks black. And it's got that nice blue shine to it. So I got these two, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with these. And then I was like, what am I giving to Canella? Canella is a water genasi. What is oh god, I can never remember. Phantom Rogue. Phantom Rogue. Yes. This dice actually belonged to Kaze. He gave it to Tora because Tora doesn't want a whole dice set but needs a dice. So Kaze has the rest of this set because he needs the dice to fight with, but he gave the actual D20 to Tora. Tora is a human way of shadow monk. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, yeah. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm sweating. This is Yoru's dice. I've had this big black dice forever. It came in like a freebie from Kraken. Didn't know what to do with it. And I was like, oh, hey, Yoru. There you go. He is he was a human. Ghoul.
So sad.
Rune fighter. Rune knight? Is it called? Runic knight fighter. Oh, this giant dice set that he absolutely does not fucking need belongs to Ryu.
Ryu.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I hate it.
He is a half water dragonborn. He has no class. These are NPCs after all. Some of them gotta be boring. I don't know what to tell y'all. Because he's dragon, water dragon, these gave me more watery vibes. And at the time, I didn't have a lot of water-themed dice, but Whole Buddy has that changed. So these were the ones he was given. These were also from you, because you bought these, because these are mystery dice we did back in January.
Oh my gosh, yes, okay.
Yep. These are an NPC named Sonara, who is a really good friend of Sylvia. Sylvia is Yelhsa's character that she plays in Shattered Memories. Well,
Hello.
you play a lot more than that, but that's the main one.
I was supposed to not.
You sure weren't. She is a pink mermaid. She performs in an aquarium, and Sylvia plays the music that accompanies it. And they put on little performances for the guests. These are Claude's dice. Yes. He runs a cafe called the Lavender Dreams. So, and he loves plants, especially pastel colored plants and pastel things. So I thought these were perfect for him. So he has these. Yeah, these are what he uses. Does he need all of these? No. But I think I also use these for Shion, his sister. These are Mika's dice. Mika is
so sparkly.
Yes, they are. Mika is a pink tiefling Path of the Beast barbarian. Is dating Tora, and Tora and Mika are best friends to Kaze. Mika is chaotic and very pink and very loud, so his dice set had to reflect that. They're very pretty, and I love how like loud and sparkly they are, like I said. These are Rosanna's, who is a pink tiefling Path of the Beast barbarian. That was an accident. These are some of the first dice I ever got from Yelhsa, who got me these cherry blossom themed dice because Rosanna is a runaway princess from a country called Floros, and Floros is cherry blossom themed. But these are gorgeous. I mean, the print on them and the sparkles. And these are her other dice, but I'll be so real with you. This other NPC, Daisy, uses them way more than Rosanna does. These are... She lets Daisy borrow these, but then when Rosanna needs a fight, she'll take them back.
Do these roll better for Rosanna outside of combat?
A little bit. Not much. A little bit.
Rosanna is a chronic low roller, besides when she's fighting.
When she's fighting, she rolls great.
Yeah, which I guess is when it matters.
Daisy uses them, and Daisy's just a unicorn gal. And one of Sylvia's best friends. I think one of the first friends Sylvia made.
Yeah, at the Lavender Dreams.
Yes, she works at the Lavender Dreams. We have Xavius! And they've got little bees on them. Xavius loves bees. They're his favorite animal. And ironically, maybe not ironically, his partner is also a bee. A bee fairy.
Ironically, maybe not ironically. I don't think it is.
Senja, who is Yelsa's character. And Yelsa also got me these dice. Look at these fat little bees on them.
For you who likes bees as an individual, I was kind of shocked that you didn't have any bee dice yet. Anyway.
I love bees. Oh my god, y'all don't understand. I fucking love bees. Xavius gets his love of bees for me. Because before we even knew about Senja and Xavius still liked bees. Like, that was his favorite thing. Yeah. I remember I rolled a nat 20 for it. Bees? They're so cute. And these are so fat. Anyways,
they are. They're chunky.
On them too. Next. Pause. Xavius is a half-elf.
Oh, yeah, he has a class.
And he just recently started training with Kaze and Sylvia and Borhan. So he is now first-level rogue. The subclass I'm going to give him when he gets there is called a Blade Singer. It's a rogue subclass that focuses on dancing because Xavius is a ballet dancer. Now, Dimitri, you may come out. Excuse me. Sorry. Dimitri is he's an Air Genasi werewolf. I don't think he has a class. I think he just fights with his werewolf abilities. But these are pretty. I got these in my trip to the US, and they were also mystery dice. And once again, dice I would not buy for myself, but they look so icy, and I just like the blue and the white, because it's like a dark blue. More so. I'd buy myself a light blue, but not this kind of dark blue, and I like that the inking numbers is black. Ezekiel's! He may or may not have a picture by the time this video comes out. It's all up to Yelhsa.
No pressure.
No pressure. Ezekiel is, I don't even remember what his, normal race is. I think it's an elf. But he's half elf, half phoenix. I don't know what his class is yet, which is probably a good thing so it doesn't spoil Yelhsa, because I haven't made his character sheet yet.
No, I know nothing about this man. The only thing I know about Ezekiel is that he's apparently Lustilla's hottest.
Oh yeah, he's Lustilla's hottest. So, after the Lucille NPCs, we have to do the Blood Hunter. This bag was also gifted by Yelhsa, but this one from Rogue of Zar was literally called the Strawberry Witch Dice Bag, so... you had to do them. Like, it's got a little strawberry on it, and you had to, like, ask them to make it, didn't you?
Yeah, I had it saved, and then when I went to actually buy it, it was sold out, and I was like, hey, I really like this dice bag. And so they were nice enough to be like, I have enough materials for one more bag. And I was like, you're a savior. Thank you.
Meant to be, for real. This was, I think, my first ever dice bag, too. So, we have Winter. So, these dice are actually not technically Winter's. They belong to a character called Misha. These are another one that you got me, by the by. Because Yelhsa and Yelhsa and I had this fun little idea to buy each other a dice set, a random dice set, as in make it a surprise, and then we had to make a character based off of it. And these are the dice that Yelhsa picked out for me, because these are absolutely something I would never in a million years buy for myself. But it's okay because I gave Yelhsa this very bright, sparkly pink dice set. So it worked out. But these, I have grown to love these. Like, these, I was just like, these are so wonky. And now that I've used them so much because of Winter, I genuinely do love them. And I look forward to the day that I can actually use them for Misha, who they were assigned to.
And then Misha probably going to be the exact opposite.
Right.
Of Winter.
Oh, for sure. Because Misha is an automaton. That's where I got the brass color inspired me to make a robot character, which I had never done before, I don't think. They're a dragon knight, I think? Or something like that. Dragon slayer?
Something like that.
Something like that. But they belong to Winter now, for now. Winter is a half-orc. Yes, they're an Eldritch Knight fighter. Eldritch Knight fighter, Blood Hunter...
Order of Dusk and Dawn.
Oh, fuck, that was the one.
I
knew one of them had it. Yeah, anyways, these are Winter's other dice. And these have a sister set that we'll show you later on. But these, I think, are also very Winter. I mean, they're blue with cracks in them. And they have this, they've got 2d6, which is nice. But they have this spider on them. And Winter actually does have a spider tattoo behind their left ear. So I think these remind me more of, like, Winter's namesake. Like, their cold personality. And I guess also guarded personality. And where their names
they're big softy underneath.
Okay. These belong to Valentine. Yes, and Orhan also uses these. Because they're Val's dice. Val, I think, is only Blood Hunter.
Like,
oh my god, no! They're part ranger! Fuck!
Oh, are they? Oh my god.
So, Val is an Order of Shadow Blood Hunter and a Adaptive Ranger? What the fuck is
that? You, the one that chose it.
What is an Adaptive Ranger?
That feels like a homebrew that you chose.
Oh, yes, it is. I just looked it up. Yes, it is. Okay. Anyway, these are Val's dice.
One of the standard ones.
They're very sparkly and pretty. I love the pink and yellow. It's like mine and Yelsa's colors together.
Yeah.
But Orhan also uses these, and Orhan is training with Xavius, so Orhan just took his first level in Fighter?
I think Fighter.
I know he's got a glaive, sure. That's all I know. He's in love with Val, so he uses Val's dice.
He sure is.
Then we have a series of siblings. We call the Yuan siblings. This is Kimio's dice set. Kimio is, 4 foot flat, and a little murdering, vicious beast that is very cute.
She is so cute.
She's so violent. And I think she's a pink teeth. She's a pink and purple tiefling.
Yeah.
And she is a rogue blood hunter. Order of the Huntsman, I think is what she is. Is that what it says? Oh, Order of the Headhunter. That's what they're called.
Headhunter.
A Blade Master Rogue. So, since she is tiny and pink, I got these mystery dice, and they have tiny little pink dice in them. These are so unique. I've never seen anything like this.
They are. I love them.
They're so cool. Like, the idea to put dice inside of dice. I don't know. Someone had a brain blast. We have Aoi's dice. Aoi's the oldest of the Yuan siblings and the only male still living.
Those are so pretty.
They're gorgeous. They're so gorgeous. I was using them for Dimitri too, but then I got those other ones, so Aoi got to keep these officially. I like them because they've also got a little bit of green on them, because despite Aoi's name, he is a very green tiefling.
Sure.
But he's got blue eyes. That's where he gets his name from.
Gonna fool me.
He loves having that conversation. Why are you green? Oh my god, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're green.
Poor Aoi.
Aoi is a blood hunter. I have no fucking idea the subclass. And a cleric. I don't know his cleric domain either. Oh, he's also a vampire. I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
He's a vampire.
A little goth nerd.
Oh, he's a huge goth. He's a huge goth nerd. He's like a rave nerd. You know, like he's the kind of guy that would go to raves, and he, like, if this was in the early 2000s, he would be seen. Oh, he is Order of the Ashes blood hunter. Oh, and he's the abandoned domain.
Like that.
Okay, oh Aoi, what a joy you are.
Would just like to call out that Kimio is the shortest of all the Yuan siblings.
She's 4 foot, and the rest of them are above 6 foot. Aoi's 6'4".
Yeah.
No, Fuyuka's 6'4". Seiko's 6'3". I think Azura's 6 foot. Nozomi's like 6'1", 6'2".
Monsters.
Yeah. So these were actually used to be Kimio's dice. But then Kimio got our own dice set, so we gave these to Seiko, because Seiko, I think, is also a pink tiefling. So she gets these. Seiko is the second oldest of the siblings. First still living girl. They've had a lot of dead siblings. I think, how many have there been so far? 10? 7?
Oh my god.
Name all of the Yuan siblings right now! Akira was the oldest girl. Baekhyun is dead. Itsuki is dead. The curse is that all the boys keep dying, because their father really wants an army of boys. Always the only living one. Seiko even made a joke of like, let's see how long you'll last, so.
Awful. What was the last one? Is that Itsuki?
Itsuki, Baekhyun. Shinra! Oh my god, you're so fucking smart! Yeah. And then, so those 4, and then Aoi, Seiko, Kimio, Nozomi, and Fuyuka. Oh no! Fuyuhiko! He technically died.
I don't remember that name at all. I don't think you ever told me that name.
Oh. Fuyuka had a twin brother that she absorbed in the womb, and her father's really pissed. I think out of all the siblings, he hates her the most, because that was the last shot at a boy for a very long time. Oh, and Azura is Nozomi's dice. Nozomi is the youngest. She's the baby for now. Yet she acts like she is the most mature. Like, she seems like she's the most mature. She's got a very elderly sister vibe to her, although her siblings know she's a fucking brat, so. She is the way they be dying. Order of Dusk and Dawn blood hunter and a blood cleric. Oh, I did not know she was a blood cleric. Oh, that was the whole shtick of Fuyuka. I didn't even say that. Not only did she absorb her brother in the womb, but she hears him in her head. Every Yuan sibling has something bad going on with them, except Nozomi. Nozomi was the only one that had a normal life. All right, now the Mythica bag. Ooh.
Mythica.
She's moon-coated and moth-coated. These, I think, were called Mistress of Crow dice. I think that was one of the main reasons I wanted them, besides the fact that they also fit her aesthetic. The, like, purple and black, because purple is her color. Obviously, you couldn't tell by the dice bag. Purple is her color, but I like the black because it kind of alludes to the dark past that her family has, you know? So these are some of Mythica's moth-themed dice, the lunar moth-themed. These are stunning. I had actually been eyeing
Lord.
these for a long time. I knew I wanted them for Mythica. Because they're perfect. And they have that, like, smoky, like, soft green to them. But then the contrast with the black is so nice. I love it.
Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I love those colors together.
Oh, Mythica is a drow rogue sorcerer. Shadow sorcerer, I think is what it's called. I think she's a trickster, arcane trickster rogue. Sounds right. More Mythica dice. I think you got me these ones.
I've gotten you a lot of Mythica
I think
dice.
you got me half. No, I think you got all of my Mythica dice except for that one set.
Yeah, I think so.
So add it to the list. These are really nice too because I like the gray on them, the grayish white. But they still have the purple. And these also are used by Malune, which is one of Mythica's dear friends. She's a cleric, but I never gave her a subclass because I haven't made her a sheet, but I know she's a cleric. Because apparently Mythica can only befriend clerics.
Apparently.
But I like the wispiness of the white in them and the way it melds with the purple. These are really, really pretty. But yeah, Malune uses the D20 for these. And then, this is, I think, my second favorite Mythica set. It's competing for first, but I just love the Crow one so much. Because look at this funky D4! I love this D4 so much! And I love that on this set, the highest number is highlighted. Why do more companies not do this? Get it together. I have dyslexia.
That would be really nice.
This would help me so much if you would just highlight the highest number. Like, that would be so dope of you. And these are also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. These are also Lunar Moth themed, and I love the swirliness. I don't know, it's just so smoky. I love the smokiness of it. And then also those little pieces of, like, tinsel or whatever that is in there.
Yeah.
And then the font is, like, it's different. It's not the standard font. It's more round, which I really like.
I really like the font.
Yeah, it's a really nice font. The Mythica dice, besides the Crow ones, the other two were some of the first dice I had, too. Then we have these. Now we have Nixie. Nyx is a Kitsune cleric. She's a trickster cleric, yes. Trickster domain cleric. And these are cute because she actually has a matching dice set with Sylvia. Because Sylvia has the purple version of these with the little stars in them. Nyx has the blue version of them. These are really cute, though. And then this is Nyx's main set. I love. They were perfect for her. The purple and the blues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. These are just gorgeous dice in general. And I love, once again, that they are inked in a very pretty silver. Like, that silver really pops on these numbers.
It does. Those are her colors right there.
And I think this is one of my only sets of matte dice. Then we have Rowan.
Aurora.
Yep, there it is. These are my first set of gemstone dice. So these are obsidian. And when I tell you I was flabbergasted when I got these. Just absolutely blown away. They are absolutely fucking gorgeous. And I love the typeface on them. Like, the 6s and the 9s are so pretty. And it's such a creepy looking font that matches Rowan very well. Rowan is, I almost said big brother. No. Younger brother. He acts like a big brother.
He does act like it.
To Mythica. And they have, this has also the crow symbolism on them. They have a pretty dark family history. And Rowan's kind of shouldering the brunt of it right now. So this creepy font really matches that. And these are just the gold. These are just fucking gorgeous. I love them a lot. And then there's also these two dice. These were just 2 extras that came in a random set. And these are actually Rowan's dice to begin with. But actually they were cautious. They've been passed around by Akash and Rowan so much because they're both their aesthetics. And honestly, I never use them for either of them because they've been hiding in this bag and I did not know they were in here. So, should probably leave them out. So, I guess Kosh can use them. And Rowan is a shadow magic sorcerer only. Period. Don't have many of those solo classes. And then the last dice in here is this one. This was also a freebie from Kraken that I gave to Nyx.
It's so pretty.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? T-Lat's next.
Ooh, wow, T-Lats.
So, Yelhsa and I also do another side campaign called The Lotus and the Scythe. I DM it. And this is a lot of fun because in this bag is the first ever D&D character that I ever made. The one that started it all. These were Yelhsa's first ever dice set. She is a tiefling death domain cleric. That one I will never forget.
I sure hope not.
Yelhsa was actually a character I made for a campaign that Yelhsa and I and some other people were in 3, almost 4 years ago. And
oh my god.
Yeah, it was a long time ago now. That campaign dissolved, but we didn't necessarily feel like our character stories were done. So that is why Yelhsa and I made a side campaign reusing her character from that campaign, Marathon, and my character from that campaign, Yelhsa. And I'm really glad we did that because I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh, the campaign was dissolved and I just never got to use that character again. You know, no, that's so sad. Mm-hmm. That sounds so sad. I don't want that. And these are her second dice. I fucking love these. These are also one of my first dice. They have little Grim Reapers in them, because Yelhsa is a death domain cleric. She has a big, well, that's where the name comes from. The lotus, which is Marathon. Marathon has a lotus tattoo. And it's her favorite flower, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then the scythe is Yelhsa, because her spiritual weapon is a giant, like, soul eater ass looking scythe. I have pictures of these that I can put up. It is. And it's cool because she will use her spiritual weapon like a melee weapon. I think I got these from Kraken during that big sale where I got Nyx's dice and Kaze's dice. I think that's where these came from. But I love the, like, purple and blue we've got going on. Like, how it shifts. Because, like, sometimes it looks like almost green, but then sometimes it looks purple. Mm-hmm. Like, right now on the camera, they look blue. But me holding them, they look purple as shit. Let me see if I can, like, manipulate the
They
light
look a little
here.
blue. I mean, a little purple there. With that 4, the D10 on the 4, it looks a little bit purple. So.
Yeah. They have a lot of purple in them. I just can't capture it for some reason. But I promise they do. They're basically the same thing, but in small version. Yelhsa is very small, so she had to have some small dice. She's very small and weak.
She sure is.
She's just a baby. Once again, they look purple to me. They look blue on the screen.
They're so blue in the screen.
They have like a galaxy coloring to them for me.
Yeah, they do.
They are so
I can see a little bit of the purple in like the D4, but
that's what it looks like all over. It is purple.
Yeah.
The fact that I can't manipulate it to get the purple to show is kind of crazy. Then we have Minhyun's dice. These are the sister ones to those blue dice I showed earlier. I got these both in mystery bags. Thankful I got different colors because that would have been crazy if I had.
Yeah.
But they also have the spider on them. Minhyun. Ooh, I do not know his subclass at all. I don't even know what his original race was. He's what is he now? Oh, he's a revenant. Oh, Order of the Sangre Knight.
Oh, he's that. Yeah, I don't know it.
There's not much to say about Minhyun. He is a guy.
Isn't he like half Yonti or something like that?
He's Yonti! Yes, that's what his race is. Thank you. Yes, he's a Yonti revenant. Because he's technically dead.
I was like, he has those scales. Isn't he like a Yonti?
Yes, he is a snake. Then we have Cal's dice. Cal's first set of dice. Cal is totally homebrew. Like homebrewed to shit and back. Cal has a complex backstory, but basically what you need to know is they're a flower. That's all that's really important.
Basically. Basically, what you need to know is that they're a flower.
They're a flower. I searched high and low on fucking D&D Beyond to look for a flower race that wasn't like, a flower humanoid is what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And then they are a ranger. Their subclass is called the Thorn Warden, which is, honestly, in my humble onion, a little bit of an OP ranger class, so hit it up. It's fun. They're very pretty. I love the matte versus, these are really matte versus shimmer. They're really nice.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the green and pink, very flowery. And then these ones are the ones we just got because Cal kept rolling bad and Cal was upset and said that they needed more dice. So that's where
Poor
these
Cal.
also very Cal coded.
Yeah. Flashes of color, very Cal.
This looks like their cape that they wear.
Yeah.
Cal is my aesthetic, so we quite agree in terms of dice.
I love Cal. I love them so much. They're so cute. I don't know how people cannot like Cal.
Ask,
My humble
Marathon.
onion. Marathon's different. Marathon is a hater, okay?
No one hates Marathon more than Yelhsa does. I'll say that right now. No one hates Marathon more than you do.
Marathon is a hater. I just gotta call her out on what she is. She is a hater.
Every time we play, Marathon rolls bad once. And Yelsa's like, Marathon, you disappoint me.
Roll better. What is wrong with you?
Next we have Arathon's dice. Arathon is one half of a twin set. And Arathon is Yelhsa and Marathon's son, and then their daughter, the other twin, is Yelhsa. This was a joke that came about because we simply were just making up couple names for everyone in the group. And when we got to Yelhsa and Marathon, we were like, these sound like actual people names. And we were like, ha ha ha, they're twins. And then that kind of spawned T-Lat, so here we are. He takes on more of his mom's traits, Yelhsa. But he's got these teal dice. I like that he has more teal dice than blue dice, because it kind of goes after Marathon more. Takes after Marathon more than Yelhsa in terms of the dice. Especially with the gold, too. We gotta have the one blue set. This is the mum set. It's just funny because I'm always like, why don't I just use these for Yelhsa? But I'm like, these were technically bought for Arathon. I think these were the first ones I bought for Arathon because he's small too.
Yeah, they were.
A little half Triton, half Tiefling. Arathon is Circle of the Stars Druid.
Psychosis is going to be your next 20 sets.
Anyway, so this bag is Nyx themed because it's got the moon on it. Oh, but before I do that, this is supposed to be in my Lucille NPCs bag. This is my evil dice. This is what I roll for all of the evil, bad-intentioned characters. So these ones were a set I got with you. But
I love that set.
They're very pretty. They're like the dark version of those light green ones. I like this strip of teal in the center. It's like a transition color.
One of those mystery dice sets that we did.
Yeah. Then I have my first silicone dice set. This was a freebie from Kraken. And I just like bouncing them. I think they're fun.
I was like, I don't think I've ever seen you use these.
I do when we have monster fights and I need extra dice. A lot of these dice sets that we're about to go through are just extra, like, monster dice. One of my 3 Mighty 9 sets. This is Essex set. That's the dodecahedron on the D20. And I was using these. I use these for Eden, which is another NPC. He does have a picture. And Rowan. I use them for my sad drow boys, because Essex was a sad drow boy. I have my Ford Stone dice set. Now these are gorgeous. Once again, a set I would never buy for myself. But they have the Eye of Ukatoa on the D20.
Ukatoa.
Thank you. And these were the dice sets. So one of my players that we used to have was a warlock. And I used these dice for their patron. This was a dice set that I got from my hometown's farmer's market from that same lady. These are also sharp and they hurt a lot. But I love that they're rainbow. I think my mom bought these for me. I love how, like...
They look like jelly.
Yeah, I was about to say, I love how shiny they are. Like, how see-through shiny they are. This is technically my DM dice bag. Get this beautiful skull in the middle. Oh, and it's so shimmery pink on the. This is another dice bag that was made for me, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. This was specifically made for me. And then we have my second set of crystal dice. They are rose quartz. Not the side, please. Yelhsa bought me these. Don't let the side deceive you. These are my This is my other main DM set. These are fucking just stunning. The detail on them, the rose, the swords, like, and each dice has a different pattern. The highest number is the sword piercing the rose. Like, oh, they're fucking gorgeous, bro. And rose quartz is also my favorite crystal. So, my last set of Mighty 9 dice. Just to live for. They have the little cupcake on the D20. I was so happy because they're pink. I need to get the rest of the Mighty 9. I have been slacking severely. I think I want bows next, because bows are just such a beautiful blue. I also use these for Whisper. These are Whisper's dice. So, Whisper is a satyr paladin. Oath of Devotion. Bam.
I'm so proud of you.
Get fucked. These are also one of the first sets of dice I got. Thank you, Yelhsa. Because these were strawberry-themed dice, so of course. I think these are like my third or fourth set. I used to use these as my DM dice. These were also my Janice dice, remember?
Oh yeah, they were.
These are my Janice dice. Janice is one of Yelhsa's characters, but from Sylvia's backstory, but I played her in the pre-campaign. These nice young men, they look like lemon drops. Every time I look at them, I just think lemon drop.
Yeah, that was another mystery set.
I have no fucking idea who to use these for. I can't even begin to comprehend who these would go to.
It's like butter popcorn.
These dice were my first ever set of dice. These were Erisia's original dice.
Blast to the past.
Right? These were my first ever dice, and now look at where I am now. I use these a lot for monster dice. I sure have. We have a very special set of dice. We have Melanoi's dice. So Melanoi, she was made for a future campaign that Yelhsa is gonna run that takes place in a completely different world from anything I've made. We have not started this because we are, as you can tell, way too fucking busy. But one day when we do, Melanoi will be rearing and ready to go. It's like, these are puke green, and Yelhsa was like, I love that color green.
I love this color green. It's gorgeous.
It's like, it is puke green. This set was a mystery set. I used these for Damon that one session.
Oh, yeah.
These would be perfect for Damon if they were not yellow. Damon is a, what is he? Is he a half-elf? Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a half-elf.
Half-elf fighter. He's the champion fighter. Once again, these are not something I'd pick out for myself, but I kind of love them for that. I've kind of come to appreciate dice and having dice that I would not buy, like, normally. All right, we're here for the big finale.
My man's.
Oh, Kaze! This is pathetic. He has 2 dice bags.
My man's. I got him both of those dice bags.
You sure did. Kaze is my DMPC that was supposed to be dead.
Love of my life.
Someone didn't let that happen, and now he's more important than I ever wanted him to be.
I saw the good in him.
You did. Unfortunately, I didn't even know that was there until you started talking to him. No, I thought he was just pure evil. You know, I knew that there would be a moment in a campaign, because DMs warn about it so much, where characters will try to seduce a bad guy and turn it all over on you, so I knew that was a possibility. I just did not think it would happen in the very first arc of the campaign!
But you said it was not even supposed to be an arc, number 1.
Yeah, I expected it to be a couple. Well, you know, when your players go fucking rogue, literally, it becomes a little bit bigger than what you expected it to be.
I'm so happy with the way it turned out.
Because of him, you had to play all these blood hunters that you thought you'd never have to play.
Well, that was different.
No, that's my payback. I have a bunch of these giant D20s in here. Their sets are somewhere. Very gorgeous. I'll get into them more when we actually pull out the actual sets. But This one was a freebie. It was an unpolished dice from Kraken. And it's actually a liquid core dice. It's the only liquid core and my first liquid core I ever got. And it looks like the sun, so I gave it to the sun-coded character. Metal, this is my other metal dice. This random metal D10. Which, obviously, if the colors weren't obvious enough, it's for Kaze. But the fact that it's a D10 and he's a fighter solidified it even more, because man, do I need D10s with how much damage he does. So this is the Sylvia, the first Sylvia dice set. There is a butterfly, not on the D20, on the D1. I love the font for the, I love the typeface for these. And I like that they're still Kaze colors, but they're brighter. And that red is more pink, you know, and that orangey yellow. It's just it's very summer Sylvia. Sylvia's an Eladrin. This is the other Sylvia set. I remember when I saw this set, it was in my cart before I even blinked.
It sure was.
This set has little red butterflies in it. And Kaze was like, wow, Sylvia. And that was all she wrote. They're very pretty, though. I like them a lot. Doesn't Sylvia have one like this?
Or she does.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah, it's purple butterflies.
Then we have the Jin set, which are the blue representing Genesis, the red representing Kaze, but I like the gold because that kind of represents both of them, you know?
And I love the way the colors melt together.
Yes, the way they swirl together.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. Like, they don't really mix, though, you know? They're just, like, layered or something. So I got these with Yelhsa. I do remember that because these were the mystery ones we got this year. And you laughed at me because I said I don't want any Kaze dice. And then I opened these motherfuckers up. And you laughed. But then, you know, the tables turned because then you opened a set and it was a Kaze Gen dice. So, but I do genuinely love these. I love red and black for Kaze the most. I mean, yeah, the orange is really nice, but this dark red and black, I don't know, it just feels very him too.
I was about to say, I love that it's a darker red too. Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
It's a very dark red. I got these. These are probably my other favorite Kaze set for the same reasons. Very dark red and black. Mm-hmm. I think it's because, like, the flakes in them, you know, the foil or whatever that is. It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Very sparkly.
Very sparkling. These are Kaze's Darius dice. These ones, the reason why these ones are Darius dice, because they're not Kaze red, you know? They're more of like a like rose red, you know what I mean? So, and then with that, the gold on top of it also. It just reminds him of Darius's jacket. These are ones I bought. Yeah, pretty.
You always say I'm not gonna get more Kaze dice, and every time you end up with more Kaze dice.
Yeah. These ones were also a mystery dice that I got. I don't actually necessarily want to give them to Kaze, but he is just going to have them for now because they are red and he needs the damage dice. It's like a lollipop red.
It is.
It's like a cherry lollipop red. Yes, candy apple red. This is the dice bag. Perfect for Kaze. Oh my god. Kaze is a fire genasi vampire.
Oh yeah.
Samurai fighter. Path of the Firebender monk. We got the baby dice.
My life.
Yeah, anyways. Black and red. I got these with you. Got these nice orange ones. I did buy these specifically for Kaze because I wanted him to have some dice that look different. I need to not have my characters all have the same fucking looking dice. So I had to get him some that looked like this is like a dark orange, you know, with little flecks in it. So that's why I got them. They're also very autumnal, which I think fits, you know.
That's what I was thinking,
too. I love this set. I was obsessed with this set when I got it. It's still fucking gorgeous. Because it has so much red and yellow and orange in it. And when you look at this shit in the sun, y'all, it glows. Kraken, I'm not going to say it, but Kraken did amazing with these dice. Anyways, they're really pretty because they've even got like a little bit of purple in them. If you look at them the right way.
Very pretty, very sparkly.
I forgot, he has 3 Sylvia dice.
Yeah, he does.
So these are the other Sylvia dice. They're written in...
I remember when you bought those.
Kanji. Yeah, because I was so excited about it. I don't know why these are not like the other ones. They got little blue flowers on them, which reminded Kaze of Sylvia, because she loves forget-me-nots. I think this was the first ever set I got for Kaze. These are the originals. These are very pretty though. I love, once again, it's like a dark red and then orange. It's very, I feel like these very much match Kaze how he was at the beginning of the campaign. Just very fiery and angry and, you know.
Yeah.
Here's that set I was talking about that went to Tora. I mean the D20 that went to Tora. And Kaze just keeps
Yeah.
I liked them because they look like blood. This set, they have a very blood look to them. So these two are also Kraken sets, and these are funny because the names match Kaze. Not only do the colors match Kaze, but the names match Kaze because these were called Phoenix something, like Flames of the Phoenix or some shit like that. I don't quite remember, but they were Phoenix named. And I was like, that's perfect for Kaze. And I like that it has like a copper inking on it.
Yeah.
And then these ones, this last set, were vampire something. They were titled vampire something. Curse of the Vampire or something like that.
I love these dark colors together.
Yes, the dark reds and black really match Kaze. And I like that they still have like a subtle shimmer to them. It's not like super glittery, it's just a shimmer. It's been a long journey, but we made it. And I knew I was insane for doing this, but I'm sure in a year or two, I'll do it again. And I'll hate myself even more. Yelhsa, thank you for joining me for this journey.
Of course. Well, considering I contributed to a lot of this insanity, it is only fitting that I was there for it.
You're so right, and I'm glad you've recognized that.
Okay, I retract my statement.
Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.